That's the best part of the mirrors, just using them to make sure your camera's on. Good. CNCycle. Well, alright guys, as you see, I'm with the famous, the infamous Spaceman, Spacep0d. And we're going to do a quick bike swap. I'm going to ride the Ninja, his 2013. I'm also going to do the robot. I'm going to ride his 2013 Ninja 300. It's going to be a big difference moving from a leader bike to a 300. He's heavily modified it, I think. And it's going to be a whole new experience for me riding the 300. Anything you want to tell about the Ninja?
Yeah, let's see. I've done a lot to it. It was kind of a test bed to see what I could do with this bike. So we have the preload caps here. We have the eBay windscreen with Pato levers. We have this Tech Spec tank protector. The cowl back here, of course, customized stickers by moi. And we have the full Yosh Carbon exhaust.
Oh, the full exhaust system?
Full exhaust system. With an ECU tune by Flash Tune. And it also has a quick shifter.
Okay.
See, that's upshift only. So we also have the chassis protectors here. And the tail tidy. Okay, thank you. And then mirror wideners by Motec. And Pirelli, what are those tires? Pirelli Diablo Rosso 2 tires. Very good tires.
Good.
The back's still pretty new. So yeah, and also Woodcraft clip-ons right here. Woodcraft weighted bar ends. It's got 40.2 horsepower, up from 35 stock.
Okay.
So it's going to be one of the faster 300s you've probably ridden.
Okay.
And it's really great.
I'm looking forward to it. Alright guys, so this is my first experience on a 300 sport bike. So I'm looking forward to it because this is about different as it gets from my bike. And a guy, he has the full exhaust on here, and I will say, sounds pretty good for a 300. Oh my God, it's light. It feels like it weighs about 5 pounds. This is going to be fun in turns. God, the first thing I noticed is the flickability. It is just light as a feather. Certainly not quite as much happens when I twist the throttle, but that is to be expected. So yeah, in front of me, I've got Spacep0d himself. Super nice guy. He is an old school motovlogger. He's been doing this for a long time. So I came up to his neck of the woods up here in Valencia, California, Santa Clarita, which is about, I don't know, maybe about 15 miles north of Los Angeles, 20 miles north of Los Angeles. You know, there's very few people that I let ride my bike, and I've been watching Spacep0d for a while, and he does this a lot, where he'll interview and meet with other motovloggers and try their bikes, and he's extremely respectful and really takes it easy. He doesn't thrash it at all and doesn't pick up the pace at all until he's fully used to the bike, which I can appreciate. So I have every confidence of him on the bike. Doesn't make me nervous at all. Be sure to check his channel out if you aren't already subscribed. Ooh, there's a little pop. You know, it's funny, when I got on this bike, I thought it was going to be this major adjustment I was going to have to make. And yes, the throttle, I'm certainly cranking the throttle a lot more than I do on mine. But other than that, I mean, I've picked it up, the feeling and the steering pretty quick. I'm already pretty comfortable on it. It's weird seeing somebody else on your bike. So, just a disclaimer. I am not a professional motorcycle rider. I'm just giving my impressions of this Ninja 300. It's not, please don't use my opinion to go out and make any purchases. This is a totally uneducated ride. I'm just giving my first impressions just from a sense of feel and ride. There. I feel like I've said the responsible thing I need to say. Here we go. Boy, I'll tell you one thing, right off the bat, just going into the turns head in is just much easier. It just dives right in. It's almost like telepathic. I mean, I don't know the exact weight difference between this bike and the S1000, but it's got to be at least 60 or 70 pounds, and it shows in the turns. It's super fun. It's super fun. Oh, it's so fun. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have the the low end power that my bike has. I mean, certainly coming out of that turn, I got it wide open right now, and I'm barely catching up, but that doesn't matter. In the twisties, I feel like I could take this thing a lot faster than on my bike. This makes me want to find ways to make the BMW lighter. It's funny, I'm cruising at 10,000 RPMs, which on the BMW is just 1,000 short of redlining it. But I feel like I could take this thing so hot to a corner. It turns so easily. Oh, it's effortless. You know, on the BMW, because of the weight and obviously being a leader bike, you got to put a little more muscle into it. It still dives great, especially since it's a wide, higher flat bar. You got a bigger fulcrum. But this thing is just flickable. Super fun. That's wide open. Oh, it's so easy on the turns. And I gotta say, you know, the seating position, yes, these are clip-ons, and yeah, my hands are a little bit closer together inward, but riding position, if I'm leaned over any more than I am on my own bike, it's incremental, it's inconsequential, it's very comfortable. I'm a little crunched up in my legs a little bit more, but I'm 6'3". Somebody like Spacep0d who's, I don't know, 5'6" or 7, this is perfect. I can fully understand why he would buy this. You know, the only thing about, it's so easy in the turns. It just goes to show that if you're a new rider or you don't plan on doing any long distance riding, there's really not a big reason to buy a leader bike. Yes, the low end torque is great. I mean, the acceleration, I mean, this can't compete with that at all. You know, one of the main reasons why I bought a bigger bike, a leader bike, was because I plan, and I have done, longer rides, you know, long-term touring type things. And, you know, on a small CC, when you're cruising at 80 miles an hour and you're revving the nuts off of it, that could get old after a while. But if you're just a commuter or don't plan on doing any long-term rides or just short freeway stints, I mean, the argument could be made to buy a bike with a smaller CC. Yeah, lead it, Spacep0d. He's getting comfortable now. This is a great road, by the way. I'm not even sure what this is, but I've never been on it before. And it's not very crowded. So I'm just enjoying this road. I can't talk. So this is the part that I was most interested in seeing. After riding a 300 for a good 30 or 40 miles, jumping back on this and seeing what it feels like. Okay, first things first, the throttle's a little more sensitive. It's amazing how quickly your brain adjusts to something new. You know, I ride the 300 for what, a half an hour, 45 minutes, and I'm fully used to it. And even though I've ridden this bike for a year, once I jump back on it, I feel like I have to adjust back again, and it's like a new experience. Oop, forgot my chin strap. Oh, what a shock! What a shock! I forgot my chin strap. Forgot my goddamn chin strap again! Actually, you know what? Now that I'm back on this thing, it does dive just as well, man. It cuts in great. The Ninja 300 exceeded my expectations. Handling was amazing. You know, it was a little vibey, but for doing something like this, cruising through the canyons, it couldn't get better. The brakes, you know, I saw it's only a single disc, so I thought, oh, you know, the brakes, I thought most modern bikes have double discs. It's so light, though, you don't need double discs. Great beginner bike, great bike for someone who's experienced. Great for an intermediate rider like myself. Highly recommended. Really appreciate Spacep0d coming out. Fist bump, buddy. Good seeing you again. And we'll catch you guys on the flip side.